You two boys know him?
Nope, not me.
Sure was in an all-fired hurry to get to town ahead of us.
Why, he's a ranger. No wonder he was in a hurry. And he knew Steve Carson was headed for Alkali Springs.
Must have been trailing him.
Won't do him any good. That 10,000 reward money is going to be collected.
Deny that you're Steve Carson.
Not much use in doing that. You wouldn't believe me.
I should say I wouldn't. But what I can't figure out is how you let a woman get you back here.
No woman got me back here.
No? The first place you headed for was bailed. Now, I suppose you're going to tell me you never saw her before, and that you and she wasn't going to get hitched before you took to the road.
Well, maybe that was a bad move.
Don't say it was a bad move. But you made a worse one than that, Mr. Carson, when you came back.
Okay, come over and join us. You too, Doc. Luke tells me he saw Steve Carson.
I seen him, too.
Belle see him?
You bet she did.
I saw him, too. Yeah, but the marshal also saw him and took him to the lockup.
Set him up all the way around, Eddie. The marshal will be a lot easier to handle than that ranger we saw heading for here.
You want us to break into the jail again tonight?
You don't want to lose out on a cut in 10,000, do you?
Well, if you're looking for Doc Perkins, the best tooth puller this side of the Rio, I'm him.
Well, my teeth are sound, but if you do a little barbering on the side, I might be interested.
Well, sure. Just sit down here and relax. You want a haircut, shave, shampoo, and a massage both?
Just trim the edges. Seen Dave?
Yeah, the marshal thought he was Steve Carson and took him to jail.
Well, everything's working according to plan.
Kind of a long ways from headquarters, ain't you, Ranger?
Well, I would be if I were a ranger.
You think we don't know you, you're mistaken. And you're making another mistake if you think you're taking Steve Carson back.
Well, Steve Carson seems to have a lot of friends, Mr.
Tolliver's the name, Sid Tolliver.
Oh, and this is my friend Porky Smith.
How do you do, sir?
Well, there you are, Zip. That'll be 4 bits.
And $2.
Things come kind of high in Alkali Springs.
Did I pay?
Me.
Eddie, take off your apron. I want you to ride to the Forks and see if anyone there can tell you how to get in touch with a lawyer by the name of Haynes.
Haynes?
Tex Haynes. I'm going to see that Steve gets a fair trial.
couldn't help but hear you, ma'am. I happen to be pretty close to the man you want to see.
Then maybe you can tell me where this Tex Haynes is.
Right now, he's traveling. But I might be able to help you. I know a little about the law.
Thanks. That's what I want to know. Something about the law.
Bell. He happens to be the law. A ranger. And what would a ranger be doing here if he wasn't after Steve Carson?
Get out, mister. Get out.
Well, just a minute. Let me explain.
To the Rangers. I've got you under lock and key.
Well, don't hurry on my account, Marshal.
I want to get rid of you just as fast as I can, partner. That $10,000 reward money for you is just like leaving a vault door open with a sign on it reading, "Easy money. Come and get it."
You don't want to lose that money, do you?
I should say I don't. For that money, I can retire.
Look, Marshal, let me give you a tip. Don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
No,
Mm-mm.
I never count my chickens before they hatch. But I happen to know when this one's gonna hatch. What's the matter with you, Bill?
They're fighting in my place and wrecking it. Stop it. Steve, I've a plan to get you away.
Hey, no talking to the prisoner, Bill. Come on.
I guess I'm the one responsible, Marshal.
You'd better come out with me, mister, just to make sure it don't start all over again.
You know you started the fight, Sid, when I walked away from the Ranger.
Sure I did.
Why?
Well, Tolliver was trying to help. The Ranger takes Steve, you know he'll make a break for it. And with that reward money for him, you don't think he'll get very far, do you, Bell?
Well, you still don't believe me, do you, Marshal?
Two men looking so much alike, well, there's a way to prove it. Step out, Mr. Carson. Sit down. Now write the name, Dave Wyatt. Write it. So Steve Carson turns out to be Dave Wyatt, a ranger, huh? Why didn't you tell me?
Well, you were so convinced that I was Steve Carson.
Well, it's certainly hard to believe.
It's the fact that Dave looks so much like Steve Carson that makes us hope we'll be able to round up this gang and its hidden leader that's been getting rich on murder.
With him the bait, huh?
No, with $10,000 as bait, then we'll get somewhere.
Oh. That'll work out good, Tex, if the gang work as usual. They'll raid the jail tonight. You and I'll be seen locking up and leaving here after dark. And we'll double back to be here to arrest the whole kit and caboodle.
We'd better get word to Panhandle so we'll be on the lookout.
I'll attend to that.
Hey, I know how we can make a slice of money.
Go ahead, tell me how.
Tell Tolliver we'd like to ride with the boys tonight.
Now, how do you know they're going to ride tonight?
Well, there's a guy in jail with $10,000 for his hide.
Hey, we'll liable to get shot.
Oh, you always spoil everything.
Hey, I kind of like the idea, though.
Well, I thought you would.
better start getting the boys together. We're meeting a regular place.
We're on our way.
We get you.
Belle, I'll walk with you ways.
I'm not going anywhere.
Not even to jail? See Steve Carson?
Well, maybe that.
Well, if you see him, tell him he has some friends that won't let him down.
I'll tell him that.
Oh, Professor Tolliver.
Yes?
Me and Doc would sure like to ride with you tonight.
You would, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I don't get you. What are you talking about?
Well, just between you and me, I don't like to see folks locked up.
You've been there yourself, eh?
Mister, I've been in jails from border to border.
Well, I'll talk to the boys that do most of the riding.
Easy money.
Well, it's kind of against the rules.
Oh, I can't see any harm in letting the young lady see Mr. Carson. He's leaving with me tomorrow.
Well, knowing you as I do, Bill, I guess it'll be all right.
Steve, I know an attempt will be made to get you out of here tonight. No man with a price on him has ever lasted overnight here.
That's good.
No, it isn't. They'll only free you the same as they have the others. They kill them. For 2,000, even 1,000. And there's 10,000 for you.
That's a lot of money for a dead man.
I've a plan. Listen to me.
Send Florida Ranger headquarters that I'm leaving tomorrow with a prisoner.
I'll send it for you if you'll keep an eye on Carson there.
Glad to.
Bell can stay another few minutes, but be sure you take no chances with the prisoner.
Keep this on you. It's the only thing you'll have to fight with once they get you out of here. And be sure you never turn your back on the men that free you.
Thanks, Bill.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but you'll have to leave now.
Goodbye, Steve, and good luck.
I've been looking up Steve Carson's record. A lawyer like Tex Haynes could get him off with a pretty light sentence.
But you said Mr. Haynes was traveling.
Well, he is, but when he finishes some of his business, I'm going to ask him to do something for your friend Steve.